Welcome everyone to South Dakota State University in Brookings, South Dakota. Also known as SDSU, this public university, located in the heartland of America, is the perfect size. Big enough to chase your dreams while receiving the one-on-one attention you deserve. The vision behind South Dakota State is simple. If you want an education, they have a degree for you. Located just 45 minutes from Sioux Falls and a little more than 3 hours from Minneapolis, this place feels like home to its students, faculty, and staff. But you have to see it to believe it. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're going to show you around this impressive campus. You'll hear from an alum who's built a career here and dedicated students that are wanting to become future doctors and nurses, engineers, leaders in agriculture, and more. The home of the Jackrabbits is filled with passionate students who are ready to take on the future. Welcome to South Dakota State University. This is the College Tour. We are now going to hear from Carolyn, a senior nursing major. SDSU's College of Nursing is consistently recognized as one of the best in the nation and prepares its graduates for a number of professional opportunities, from work as a registered nurse to opening doors in numerous healthcare fields. Carolyn, we're excited to hear from you.
Thanks, Alex. Hey, everybody. Growing up, I always knew I wanted to be in the medical field. My mom has been a nurse for many years, and she's a great role model for me. I chose SDSU partially because of its great reputation in medicine, but mostly because it felt like home when I toured campus. The College of Nursing has provided me with many different ways to get plugged in here on campus, even before I was accepted into the program. Between the Student Nurses Association volunteer events and giving tours to incoming students, I have met so many people. Each semester, the college accepts students to programs in multiple locations throughout the state, including programs available here on our Brookings campus. The small classes allow for a great support system as you go through nursing school. I have made lifelong friends in my nursing classes here at South Dakota State. Our program consists of 3 semesters of pre-nursing classes. You get to be in one of the best anatomy programs in the country and work with human cadavers. As well, you're provided great academic resources, such as supplemental instruction and tutoring. After this, you start your 5 semesters of nursing school. During this time, you get hands-on clinical experience that prepares you well for your future career. SDSU nursing students have a 98% pass rate on national board exams, and almost all of our students have one of their chosen job placements within 3 months of graduation. Whatever major you choose, you won't just learn about it at South Dakota State. You'll get to experience it hands-on. When I started college, I would not have imagined I could have learned so much. The College of Nursing truly set me up for success. I started my senior year with a full-time job offer at one of the top hospitals in South Dakota. I'm so grateful for all of the amazing support SDSU provides and all of the impactful experiences I have gotten these last 4 years. From amazing friends, insane school spirit, and memories that will last a lifetime, SDSU has truly given me more than I could have ever imagined. That's my story. Back to you, Alex, and go Jacks!
What a cool story, Carolyn. Thanks for sharing it. We know you're ready to make a difference in the lives of others, and that is amazing. Take care. I can't tell you how excited I am to get to our next student, Pierre. He's a junior majoring in sport and recreation management with minors in marketing and facility management. And he's ready to talk about one of the fastest growing programs at SDSU. Pierre, what do you have for us?
Thanks, Alex. My story began in Port-au-Prince, Haiti, where my birth parents decided to give me the opportunity of a lifetime. Shortly after the earthquake in 2010, at age 9, I was adopted by a Lear family from Watertown, South Dakota. It took a while to adjust to the winter weather, speaking English, and the American culture. But I had hope. The best was yet to come. I am grateful and humbled for my athletic success. I received many offers from different colleges because of it, but it quickly became clear to me that SDSU was a college for me. When it came to picking a career field that interests me, the Sport and Recreation Management program seemed like the perfect fit. It is full of students with similar interests and passionate about helping others. Right here at South Dakota State University, I have gained big-time experience working the high-level NCAA athletic events, in the ESPN College Game Day through the Sport and Recreation Management Program. We hosted the South Dakota High School Football Championship right here on campus. My program has also helped with the PGA Champions Tour, the Summit League Basketball Tournament, and the NAIA Indoor Track and Field Championships. Through the Sport and Recreation Program, I have met some incredible people, as well as finding summer jobs and exploring future career opportunities. South Dakota State University prides itself on having a curriculum that centers around students and experimental learning. I look forward to seeing what the remainder of my time here at SDSU has to offer. I am forever grateful for each opportunity that the Sport and Recreation Management Program has provided me. And as always, go Jacks! Back to you, Alex.
Pierre, nice jump. That is so impressive. Not only can you have a great time as a student here, but the experience you'll gain in this program can prepare you for your dream job long before landing your first job, which is incredible. Thanks, Pierre. Keep up the great work. Okay, everyone, next, let's meet Erin. Erin is a junior majoring in human biology with minors in health science and chemistry. She's going to talk about the opportunities for undergraduate research and the awesome pre-professional programs here at SDSU. Erin, the floor is all yours.
Hi, Alex. I fell in love with South Dakota State University for a couple reasons. With my parents both being alumni and my older brother attending at the time, campus was familiar to me. I wasn't exactly sure what to major in coming out of high school, mathematics or biology, and SDSU has great programs for both. As a freshman, I got involved in intramurals to meet people with the same interests, which ended up being a fun study break hobby. I'm also an admissions ambassador, and off campus I spend my time as a Brookings youth mentor. Making my way through more challenging classes, I leaned on school clubs and tutoring for support. Pre-Professional Club and American Medical Students Association are clubs I've joined that have helped me solidify that I want to go into medicine. There are so many possibilities to be learning hands-on at SDSU, but my personal favorite is our anatomy program. From being a student to an intern to now being a teaching team member with my own students, I've been able to spend 3 semesters in the lab working with our cadavers. Another thing that sets South Dakota State University apart from its peers is that you don't have to be a graduate student to be a part of important research opportunities. Undergraduate students are involved in research through the Undergraduate Research Scholarship and Creative Activities Day program, the South Dakota Legislative Poster Session, and through the Journal of Undergraduate Research. It's easy to get involved, and we're super lucky to have faculty on campus that want us gaining experience from day one. SDSU has not only the resources, but also faculty willing to take the time to mentor undergraduate researchers. As I'm at the end of my time at SDSU, I had no idea coming into college how much I would grow. The welcoming attitude of all staff, faculty, and other students has enriched my time here more than I would have ever hoped for. SDSU is inclusive enough to where I feel confident becoming my future self, but diverse to where I don't feel any limitations. I hope I was able to share why I love SDSU, and I hope you do too. Back to you, Alex.
Erin, it was great to hear about your college journey and how South Dakota State University has allowed you to explore different paths and grow both academically and personally. You have such a great story. Thank you for sharing it with us today. Take care. Okay, this is gonna be great. We're heading to the SDSU Dairy Bar to hear from April. April is an agricultural leadership major with a double minor in leadership and management of nonprofit organizations and Spanish. She's one of many students who take advantage of SDSU's unique farm-to-table on-campus operation that ends with a sweet treat of world-famous SDSU ice cream. April, you are up.
Thanks, Alex. Hey, everyone. Growing up on the farm, I always knew I wanted to be involved in agriculture. I spent time on the South Dakota State University campus for multiple events while I was a kid and during high school. And the welcoming atmosphere made coming to SDSU an easy decision when it came time to apply for college. My favorite place on campus is College Green because it is a place where I can relax and be outdoors. Here, I like to read my Bible, do homework, hang with friends, and to make it a little sweeter, eat ice cream. It's not just any ice cream though. Here at State, we have a unique farm-to-table operation that starts at our own dairy unit just north of campus and ends with world-famous SDSU ice cream being served at our campus dairy bar and throughout South Dakota. One of my favorite flavors is cookies and cream, which was invented right here at SDSU. Yep, that's right. The popular flavor came to life on campus in 1979 and is still part of the lineup of regularly produced ice cream. That farm-to-table operation wouldn't be possible without the hard work of our students who gained valuable experience while combining their passion and studies. Our ice cream is made from milk that comes from our dairy unit. It's then sent to our processing lab and soon after, ready to be consumed and sent all around the region. The Dairy Bar is a hot spot for campus and community members to eat ice cream at any time of the day. It is also a place where the dairy industry engages with our world-class faculty and students to conduct research to benefit agriculture in our region and the world. I plan to pursue agritourism and give tours on local farms about South Dakota agriculture. SDSU has helped me strengthen my passion for agriculture and the knowledge I've gained. Thanks for letting me share my story and experience with you. What's next, Alex?
April, that was awesome. Send a scoop of Berry Berry, a flavor named for SDSU's current president, my way. Thanks again for sharing your story. Have a great day, April. Okay, everyone, now it's time to turn up the volume. We are excited to meet an SDSU alum who makes a career out of having fun. Dr. Kevin Kessler is SDSU's Director of Athletic Bands, and as a graduate of South Dakota State, is living his dream leading the Pride of the Dakotas Marching Band, one of the nation's largest collegiate marching bands. Kevin, please take it away.
Thanks, Alex. Hello, everyone. As a student at SDSU, I was fortunate enough to be the drum major of the Pride of the Dakotas Marching Band. It was the most important part of my college experience. Little did I know that someday I would be the director of this amazing group. The Pride is one big family. Lifelong friendships are made while we create entertaining and exciting shows for our audiences. We're approaching 300 members strong, making us one of the largest college marching bands in the region. Students do not need to be music majors or audition to be a part. In fact, students from nearly every major on campus are members of the Pride. While we work hard to present our amazing performances, students also have a lot of fun. We have dress-up days at rehearsal, we are hype in the stands throughout the game, and sections become like families, spending a lot of time with one another outside of rehearsal. It doesn't matter to us if you've never marched before. We have incredible student leadership that will help you learn what you need to know and to make you feel part of something special. The Pride has a tradition-rich history of performing on the world's largest stages while creating a great game day atmosphere for our nationally ranked football team. We've marched in 2 Tournament of Roses parades, 2 presidential inaugural parades, and we were chosen to perform in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in New York City. We'd love for you to join us and be part of the next chapter of the Pride's incredible history. If you love music, if you love being a part of excitement and hype, and you want to be part of something special, then the Pride of the Dakotas is for you. Back to you, Alex.
Thanks, Kevin. Sign me up for a spot. It's great to hear from an alum who was inspired during their time as a student and is now paying it forward by leading one of the nation's top collegiate marching bands. That was awesome. Take care. Next up, we're going to meet Sam, a junior exercise science major who has made this place a home away from home. With a great downtown, plenty of restaurants, coffee shops and stores, and tons of recreational spaces, Brookings is a growing, thriving community that rallies around the university and the Jackrabbits athletic program that compete at the NCAA Division I level.
Thanks, Alex. What's up, everyone? Growing up, I was a kid who didn't know what their next step would look like after high school. I knew I wanted to go somewhere with big opportunities, with a campus that felt right-sized for me. After visiting SDSU, I knew it was the perfect fit. I love the campus atmosphere here. There's over 200 clubs and student organizations that provide me with an opportunity to chase my passion while gaining a world-class education. Going to class, I almost always see a friend walking by. In the exercise science program, almost everybody knows everyone, which makes us feel like we're all in this together. Just like the town I grew up in, I feel like everyone here at SDSU has got my back. The best part though, is that Brookings has the big town opportunities. The community and state support our Division I athletic programs, where we've won a number of conference championships and several of our teams are competitive on a national level. Our Jackrabbits make a huge impact on the overall appeal of the university. Cheering them on is a great way to spend a night at Frost Arena, Dana J. Dykehouse Stadium, or another one of our top-notch facilities. Another great aspect of SDSU is its location. Downtown Brookings has plenty of awesome shops and restaurants, Nick's Hamburger Shop being my favorite. Grab a snack and head to Dakota Nature Park. It's a beautiful place to visit with trails to explore only 3 miles away from campus. Plus, we're only 45 minutes away from Sioux Falls, South Dakota's largest city. The biggest lesson I've learned here at SDSU is there's no limit to how much you can achieve here. No matter your goal, SDSU will find a way to support you. They will match your hard work and ambition with opportunity. Well, that is all for me. Alex, take it away, man.
Sam, thank you so much. We appreciate you sharing all about the Brookings community and what SDSU has to offer students. No matter where your interests lie, there is no shortage of opportunities to get involved and make your time as a Jackrabbit very, very special. Thanks, Sam. Let's head over to meet Miriam. She's an international student from Tabriz, Iran, and I know she can't wait to talk about what she's found at SDSU and the opportunities she's had to dream big. Miriam, you are up.
Thank you for the introduction, Alex. Hey everyone. Growing up in Iran, even with all the limitations, I was always encouraged by my parents to dream big. And that is why I chose to study abroad and found myself at South Dakota State University. Ever since the first day I came to SDSU, I was welcomed by a diverse and friendly community of students. And I immediately made friends, especially during events such as Orientation Day, Homecoming, and International Night, which I performed at. I also lived in the university townhomes with my roommates, who later became some of my best friends. There are always opportunities to do new things and step out of your comfort zone, while in the process you're gaining new skills and new friends. The university staff and professors have always shown great passion in actively helping me find my path. The Jerome J. Lower College of Engineering has a long standard of excellence. In fact, a Fortune 500 company started within our faculty years ago. And just down the road, there are opportunities to work with some nationally recognized companies, such as 3M, Daktronics, and Larson Manufacturing. I have been working in the asphalt lab of the college for the past 2 years, studying civil engineering. This opportunity has allowed me to do impactful research and even publish 2 papers. If you like getting involved, you can combine your studies and your hobbies with clubs that compete nationally in robotics, engineering, and many other areas. Finishing my degree from SDSU means a new beginning for me, as I hope to continue conducting research that will lead to more sustainable pavements and improves the lives of many. That is my story. Thank you so much for letting me share it. Back to you, Alex.
Miriam, that is awesome. We have no doubt that, like the founders of Daktronics, other community partners, or the outstanding SDSU engineering graduates who make a positive impact on the world, will soon see your name as a leader in the industry. Take care, Miriam. Okay, our next segment is all about innovation and leading the way. Let's meet Parker, a senior from Owatonna, Minnesota, who is majoring in precision agriculture with a minor in agronomy. Being the first university in the nation to offer both a major and minor in precision agriculture, SDSU has doubled down on leading the future of sustainable agriculture with the opening of the Raven Precision Agriculture Center on campus. Parker, we're ready for you.
Thanks, Alex. Hello, y'all. I always knew I wanted to go into agriculture as it was a way to help give back to a more sustainable planet, to help feed the world, and to be on the cutting edge of technology. I love the feel of SDSU as it is a large campus of 12,000 students with a small town feel where everyone is kind, willing to help, and provide guidance as a way to keep you from getting overwhelmed. The Brookings community becomes home to students quickly as there's never a lack of hunting and fishing and outdoor things to do in the surrounding areas. Like the state motto says, great faces, great places. There are so many things to do and people to see that it is worth a trip out here to see the Black Hills and to learn about the history that makes South Dakota so great. One of the most impressive facilities SDSU has built in the recent years has been the Raven Precision Ag Center. This center combines agronomy, engineering, and advanced technology. I'm so excited to see the innovation that comes out of this building for the future of autonomous technology to the advances in soil science that will have brought more sustainability to the world and agriculture. We are leading the next generation of agriculture at SDSU. With being a first-generation college student in my family, I really had no idea what impact SDSU would have on my life, let alone a 4-year degree. But coming into SDSU has shown me so much from the community and how you can bring so many people together to the amount of applicable education that I am being given with all the hands-on experience. I wouldn't trade it for the world. SDSU has given me opportunities I never would have imagined. That's a glimpse of my story, so I'll hand it right back to you, Alex.
That's a great story, Parker. The value of a 4-year degree is so important. And it's great to hear about you making the most of the opportunities here at SDSU. Thanks again for sharing your story. Take care. All right, everyone, let's meet Matthias. He's studying economics at SDSU, and he's going to talk about the Ness School of Management and Economics. Matthias, take it away, my man.
Thanks, Alex. Growing up on a 4th-generation family farm in rural southwest Minnesota, I was looking for a university that had numerous opportunities to meet my career ambitions. In addition to the countless extracurriculars South Dakota State University has to offer, I was also drawn to SDSU because of their strong agricultural programs, small class sizes, and experiential learning courses. Many of my favorite experiential learning courses are offered here in the First Dakota National Bank e-Trading Lab within Harding Hall, home to the Ness School of Management and Economics. The lab houses 11 Bloomberg terminals with capabilities of real-time financial data and news. These terminals and the communal environment greatly help students perform financial research for one of my favorite classes, the Student Managed Investment Fund, where we manage a $460,000 donation. We select, analyze, and make stock pitches for class. These resources have given us the unique opportunity to present our portfolio several times at the Quinnipiac Game Forum, which is the largest competitive student-run financial conference in the world. When the stock market closes, I enjoy being on campus to be a part of the unique campus community and participate in several of the over 250 extracurricular organizations our university has to offer. One of my favorite clubs that I'm involved in is the Country Swing Dance Club. This club welcomes all students to the on-campus wellness center to learn how to swing dance from upperclassmen. It's a great way to learn a new skill and meet new people. Not only has SDSU taught me how to swing dance, but it has also given me a vast amount of knowledge and practical real-world experience to apply in my future career in agribusiness. As we Jackrabbits like to say, go big, go blue, go Jacks. Now, back to you, Alex.
Thanks for sharing your story, Matthias. How about that? The Ness School of Management and Economics is one of the many places at SDSU where you'll find real-life opportunities to grow and learn at state. Very impressive. Thanks again, Matthias. Let's head over to the Oscar Larson Performing Arts Center, where junior Lex is waiting for us. She's an exercise science major, but is one of many students here that have chased their passion for the arts inside this beautiful on-campus facility. Lex, please tell us all about it.
Thanks for the intro, Alex. I was born in China and adopted by a transracial family in the Midwest. During my college search, there were tons of boxes I wanted to be checked off from my first venture away from home. D1 school, great academic programs, diverse set of majors, a big marching band, lots of events, and awesome school spirit. I would heavily consider SDSU the melting pot of diversity, both in the people and the things to do here. As an exercise science major, I knew that I wanted to be learning about the sciences, but also keep my hobbies intact while navigating college. SDSU added the performing arts living learning community my freshman year, and this way I could be living with people who had the same hobbies as I did while taking classes with a set of students with the same aspirations. Here, I lived and breathed music and the performing arts with my floor mates by utilizing study rooms for practicing, listening to music, and jamming out. I was able to march with the Pride of the Dakotas my first 2 years on campus and participate in programs like drag shows, variety shows, and individually with talent shows. The neatest perk about being an SDSU student is that you don't necessarily need to be a performing arts major to utilize the Oscar Larson Performing Arts Center or join groups on campus. The schedules for our choirs, marching band, theater, and dance give students the ability to join if they'd like. Our state-of-the-art facilities ensure that there is a space no matter what you're looking for. We are also a regional hub for theater and offer competitive programs in music and the performing arts. As you can see, students always have a way to keep their passions alive here. The ability to be an active participant in multiple activities while receiving my education is one of the best things that make our college great. I'm so glad that I chose the Brookings community and South Dakota State University to be my home, and I hope you do too. Throwing it back to you, Alex.
Lex, we love to see students shine under the bright lights while enjoying something they love. Better yet, having you show us a place where the fine arts can live and thrive is absolutely fantastic. Thanks for investing in this campus to make it better, Lex. Cheers. All right, everyone. Now that was a jam-packed, fast-paced look at South Dakota State University. Thank you to all the talented students, faculty, and staff who shared their time and stories to provide an inside look at this premier university. With over 200 program offerings, 240 plus unique student organizations, daily campus events, community outreach, innovative research, performing arts, and Division I athletics, there's a place for everyone at SDSU. That's it from me from beautiful Brookings, South Dakota. Now it's up to you to go learn more about South Dakota State University for yourself, and hopefully we'll see you on campus real soon. And now it's time for me to try to get some of that awesome SDSU ice cream. And look at that. This is what you get when you're the host. All right, Berry, my favorite. Take care, everyone.